Hello, it's Carla, and now we're going to do a little session on helping you with your shoulder and working with your forearms. This is another one of the specialist classes that some of you might want to slip in as part of your weekly routine. For this, you're going to need a little ball and a band. Now, if you don't have one of these loops, see if you can get one of these TheraBands and tie them up. And if you don't have one of those, a pair of old pantyhose. Remember, I'm not going to judge if you happen to have a pair in there, gentlemen. So this is the starting point. We're going to work on the back of the shoulder here, okay? All of this area here. For some of you, you might be getting pain when you put your arm above your head. So these are the exercises that we're going to do so that you can keep that range of motion happening over the next few weeks. So my starting point, I'm just going to leave that there, is I'm going to get the ball and I'm going to put that at the wall. Now when I do this, I don't want my arm up like this. I want you to have your hand so it's below your waist. So can you see, I'll just do it on this side, it's down here, not up here. We'll do the locomotion later, but what I just want you to do is press your hand into the wall, okay? Now, you're just going to do a little bit of the forearm. Hold it for 10 to 20 seconds. You should feel it at the top of the shoulder. You might feel it a little bit at the back. Then, what you're going to do is roll the hand down and out. 10 to 20 seconds again. This is what we would call an isometric work to stabilize in the shoulder. What we're doing is we're trying to keep this strength happening in the shoulder so that we can get it stable. Once we're ready, we then roll the arm forward and back. You're going to roll the arm forward and back. Just a few times. I like about 5 to 6. Ooh, it's actually stronger than it looks. Okay, so just leaving it there. Our next thing, you should feel maybe a little bit of work here. Our next thing is called the refrigerator series. You're going to take the ball and you're going to put it on your belly button and you're going to put your hand on there. Now the idea is I want this to be just under the belly button and my elbow forward. I don't want my arm back there. I want it just forward there. You're going to rub your tummy. You're going to make like a little U shape on your tummy. So just underneath the belly button. Okay, so just a few back and forward, like that. And this again is about working the top part of your shoulder. 10 to 15, okay? Now, once you're ready for that, you're going to grab hold of the ball, so use that thing, and you're going to keep your elbows still. Now, if you're one of those people that's going to go all over the place, put another ball or a towel here. And I guess sometimes it's really important for you to start like that. I'm just going to put my hand here. Now, I've rubbed my tummy because I'm hungry. I would never open the refrigerator door unless I was hungry. Isn't that right? Even if I'm confined to the house for weeks. Now, what you're going to do is take the arm out and then roll so that ball is up. Again, this is about working on this rotator cuff, keeping this elbow stable. So maybe about 10, like this. If need be, put the ball under. And again, you don't want to take the arm right to the tummy. So put that there. Now you're going to widen and open that fridge door a lot more. And back. Yeah, you're looking in there, you can see the cheeses, you can see all sorts of things. So once you've got that fridge door open, you're going to lean and grab the wine and back and in. So open it more, back and in. Now, some of you will go, oh, I've done this with a band tied to a pole. Yes, you can do that, but what I'd like you to do is do this work like this first, because it's going to help you isolate. And you can see even having the ball down allows me to roll my arm down. It's going to help us isolate the very specific muscles and give space in the joint. Yes, space. Even our joints need social isolation. So what we're going to do, if you have your band, you'll keep it still and you're just going to roll it just that little bit, okay? Then you're going to open your arms, back and forward, opening it all the way, and then get that line, okay? About 10 with the band. At first, you may not need the band, but just keep it going. So, oh, that feels actually better. This Pilates works. I'm going to do it more. So, what we're going to do is, I'd like you to do both shoulders. So even if this shoulder isn't working, is the problem, still do the other shoulder. It's going to be helpful. Now, once you've done that, what you're going to find is that when you start working on shoulders, if this shoulder's a bit dodgy, often this hip or glute's not working very well as well. So what you need to do is try and get these glutes working just as much. So what we do, I like these bands. As you know, I call them the underpants elastics that are broken. We're going to put them, slip them on. Once again, if you don't have this sort of band, grab a TheraBand or a pair of pantyhose, okay? And what you're going to do is, next time you go to do this shoulder series, and I might just do it this way so you can see what I mean. So as I do this shoulder, I'm going to take this leg out, really try and activate it through here. Then I'm going to lift this leg. This is hard, but the idea is that you're trying to get the shoulder and the opposite hip. If you can, you then take this leg out. So I'll show you this way. So we put this here. Don't you like the way that the studio already looks just like my home, or if I've been teaching anyway. So you've got the elbow in, and you're going to take that leg out to the side. Probably about 10 to 15 would be really nice. Doing the whole arm series again, but with this on. Now you don't have to do all of this series in one go. My suggestion is, do this little ball series without any resistance first. Then add the ball with resistance, then add the ball with resistance with the band. Thank you and enjoy.